Hi, James Streaky here with Wealth Watch Advisors, back with another market update. Last week we saw the S&P fall another 2.5%. That's kind of lower volatility than what we had seen in the weeks prior. What we're still looking for is trying to find that bottom so that we can start a recovery process. What we have now are companies coming out with their Q1 earning reports and doing those earnings calls. A lot of the companies are hitting the marks, maybe barely missing, but Wall Street is definitely discounting or entirely dismissing the earnings reports that are coming out now because they're from Q1 before all the tariffs went into place. And so right now Wall Street is looking at companies for their forward guidance and what companies are expecting to do in the coming months and Q2 and Q3. And some companies are refusing to even provide future guidance, and I think that's because they're not certain themselves of what's exactly going to happen, what the full impact of these are going to be. So when we get to that July-August timeframe, when we get through a full quarter of having these tariffs on, that's when we'll start to see the real impact of them. That's when we're going to start to see companies start to figure it out and be able to make the appropriate adjustments to deal with the new situation. So again, we're going to see more volatility more than likely. Ideally, we can start to move forward and get deals made with a lot of other countries, but especially China. I think that's going to prove to be one of the big ones that needs to get dealt with to provide any sort of clarity or comfort to the market. And so the main thing is that during these times it's important to have a plan. So I would encourage everybody, please go talk to your advisor, and if you don't have one or you're not happy with the one that you're currently working with, we'd love to sit down and have a conversation. At the end of the day, we don't want to be in the prediction business. We don't want to be in the business of hoping that something goes right. We want to make sure that everybody has a solid plan that has contingencies, that has things in place to make sure that they're able to deal with any market environment we find ourselves in. So throughout this uncertainty, I think planning is paramount to everything. And again, if you don't have an advisor or not happy with your current one, we'd love to sit down and have a conversation. Thanks, and talk to you again next week.